A moose is a species that, here in Minnesota, you might be fairly familiar with, but you've probably never actually seen. Now, moose are technically related to a deer. For the most part, we are probably thinking of moose as being much smaller than they actually are. Now, a lot of people think that it's just kind of a large deer, or maybe it's close to the size of a horse. Believe it or not, they stand over 7 feet tall, and they're actually closer to the height of some elephants than most horses. That's right. That's how big they are. Their antlers alone can weigh up to 70 pounds. Now, because of how massive they are, and because of the fact that this is a species that can swim up to 10 miles before they need to stop, even though they live on land, they have commonly been mistaken as some kind of lake monster. The Canadian lake monster of some folklore is actually linked directly back to a moose swimming in the water, with its head and antlers being the only thing you can see above the water. Now, they can swim up to 10 miles. They can also, when they're on land, run 35 miles an hour. So sometimes they could catch up to you in your car. Now, these are massive animals, and they will eat up to 70 pounds of food in a day. They have some natural predators, though very, very few. Their natural predators are wolves, which usually hunt the very young ones and have to be able to attack them in a large group. A moose is not something that a wolf will generally choose as its first target because of how dangerous they can be. They also have been known to be hunted by bears. Believe it or not, one of their natural predators in the wild is a killer whale, an orca. Orcas will jump out of the water and snatch them. It takes another very large species to be able to hunt a moose. There have been humans in history that have tried to domesticate a moose so that they could ride them like a horse into battle. Wouldn't that be a sight to see? Moose actually attack more people a year than bears and wolves combined. Because they spend so much time in water, they have actually developed a way to be able to eat underwater. They can actually close their nostrils so that they can eat the weeds that grow at the bottom of lakes.